Good morning from Real News Daily in Los Angeles. I am Jaron Fahmeyer with today's headlines in the news. Today is Tuesday, July 8th, 2008. Starting with a story I've heard on NPR this morning that really made me feel disgusted about FEMA and the care here in America for after Hurricane Katrina. The question is, what should be done with the nearly 100,000 travel trailers sitting idle at sites around the country at a cost of $130 million a year to the government? Concerns over formaldehyde fumes have rendered them useless. Taxpayers, that's me and you, have paid $3 billion to buy all these trailers to have people housed in them after Hurricane Katrina. Such a waste of money, and could have been prevented, I think. In Japan, the G8 conference agrees to halve the greenhouse emissions by 2050. A lot of criticism has already risen after this news broke out because it's a long-term plan instead of a short-term plan, because let's face it, it's 2008 right now, so they were talking about 42 years from now. An Afghan government spokesman hinted at the Pakistan intelligence agency was behind yesterday's suicide bomb in the capital of Afghanistan, Kabul, which killed 41 people. And he didn't mention the Pakistan intelligence agency, but he pretty much hinted that they were the ones behind them, according to Afghan government. The Church in England's governing body has voted to consecrate women as bishops for the first time in centuries, with marking sorry, I can't read my own handwriting here, marking a break with centuries of tradition and opening the possibility of further divisions among the faithful. Already a lot of old-fashioned bishops, male bishops, have raised concerns that this is going to divide the traditional faithful from the more modern faithful, who really think that women have no choice and should not have anything to do but just pray and sit in the church, but not be bishops, because that's what the Bible of course says. Sorry, I'm very bipartisan and opinionated today. Alright, going on. Israel has signed a UN brokered deal with the Hezbollah, under which it plans to release prisoners in exchange for 2 captured Israeli soldiers, both presumed dead. There are still several hurdles that must be overcome before the agreement is implemented. In South America, in Peru, an earthquake hit southern Peru early Tuesday morning. The magnitude 6.0 quake was centered about 448 miles, which is 721 kilometers, southeast of the capital of Lima, and about 150 miles from the border between Bolivia and Chile. It's too early. This was all that was mentioned today. No reports of injuries or damage have been released yet. The epicenter was more than 40 miles underground. Last year, in August 2007, an 8.0 quake killed 500 people off the coast of central Peru and left lots of damage. A couple of years ago, a earthquake hit the southern part of Peru by the city of Arequipa. Now, this is very personal to me because I used to live in Peru for about 2 years, know the city of Arequipa very well, know the Central Coast very well. Used to live in Cusco, which has not been damaged by earthquakes, but I hope everything's going to be okay. I haven't been back after the earthquake in Arequipa, but I know from news stories that a lot of historic buildings and beautiful places that I used to go to have been damaged in Arequipa, and I live in Southern California. I've been here for 8 years. I've never experienced a earthquake, knock on wood. But the only earthquake I did experience was actually in Lima, Peru, a couple of years ago. I think it was in 1998. So this country is suffering a lot from earthquakes, and I hope there's not going to be many victims, or any victims, and not that much damage in this very poor country that could use a lot of help from other countries. That's it for today, Tuesday, July 8th. Have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow.